Here with Hackett. What's good, Jay?
Chilling, man. What's up, man?
Man, I'm chilling.
Been a minute.
Yo, it's been like 2 weeks?
Probably a little bit longer.
Okay. All right, so what you got going on, Jay?
I'm just chilling, man. Took a day off yesterday. Just get my mind right. I'm back in here today. Get my youngest ready for the gloves. I got Jabril Noble fighting on the 26th of February. And then hopefully TJ Velasquez March 12th in AC.
Okay. All right, nice little full plate for you.
Hopefully. That's what I need.
I ain't even gonna bullshit. You know why I'm here, G.
Yeah.
Shawn Porter.
Yeah.
Comes out, calls Jaron Ennis overrated. You know I had to see you today.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on those comments?
I mean, I'm up and down about a lot of shit because when I think about Shawn Porter, I think about a fighter. And I'm like, he hating, or he jealous, or he mad. But then I'm like, he retired, he's a commentator now. He's a social media personality when it comes to podcasts, shit like that. So if I look at it from the aspect of a fighter, he mad because they saying this young man is next at 147. But if I look at it from the commentator, he's speaking from just his opinion and what he think. Using the words overrated, like me and you was talking a little earlier, that's a little strong. And it's strong because, like you broke it down, overrated to you means that he's not that good. And then I thought about it, I'm like, yeah, that is tough to say. Because, yeah, we haven't seen him in there with the top tier, but everything we seen him in there with, chewed it up, pause. You know what I mean? Chewed it up, though, spit it out.
Overrated means not as good as advertised.
Yeah.
And his argument was, we haven't seen him. That's unproven. That's not overrated.
Yeah. But isn't that the same in any sport? When you know what I mean, when Michael Vick came to the league, when Tom Brady came to the league, they wasn't even talking about Tom Brady. Mike Vick was possibly like going to be one of the best. I think he is one of the best. But compared to Tom Brady coming from where he came from, is that overrated, underrated? Like how you say it, like, you know what I'm saying? He did what he had to do. Vic still did what he had to do, but he just couldn't win the big show, especially not 6 times. So that's tough to say. Boots is only 24? So 24, almost 25. So that's tough to say this early because we know what happens in boxing. If it was up to the fighters, Boots would have fought for a championship 2 years ago. Right? Yeah. Because the business is the way it is, he might have to wait to the end of this year or early next year. You know what I'm saying? So how can we say that when we know why we haven't seen him in there just yet with the top tier guys? But how can you say Lipinets is not top tier? How can you say that? What's the one he just beat? Delorme is not top tier when they fight top tier guys and have only lost 2 top tier guys. Only one to beat Lipinets is Mikey Garcia and Boots. You know what I mean? So come on, that's two mean dudes, and one of them was champ. So it's like Shawn Porter. I get it why he going there because he needed something to bring the ratings up, and saying that Boots Ennis is overrated.
It's going to drive attention to the podcast.
It's going to definitely drive a lot of attention to Shawn Porter and the podcast, and people going to really want him to explain that. But at the same time, Shawn Porter, if we be real, has been on the top level of boxing for a long time when you think about the amateurs. He's fought some of the best amateurs ever in boxing to turn pro and then become champion. That being Usyk, that being Danny Jacobs, that being Boo Boo Andre. You know what I'm saying? These guys is top tier guys. Shawn Porter does know that level. But to speak on with a guy younger than you has not proven is because it just didn't happen yet. It's going to happen though. You know what I mean?
What a lot of people criticize me for is that you said you wouldn't fight him. Then you retire, and now you're saying he's overrated. You said you would have fight him, but you fought everybody.
Yeah.
And you praised him, calling him the goods and this and that. And now you retire. And now,
I mean, maybe something along the way struck him wrong. Made him get in his feelings. I don't know. But I can say this. If he's looking to come out of retirement and fight boots, he's doing the right thing. He's selling the fight early. You know what I'm saying? Some people might say, oh, he retired. Bud whooped his ass. Yeah, Bud whooped his ass. Got him up out of there by way of white towel, white flag. I'm sorry. But I would pay to see Boots and Porter.
I would too.
That's a great fight.
I would too.
So if he's looking to come out of retirement, if he's being sneaky about it, because I think that's what is really going on. I think he's trying to set up a fight with Boots. So the way to bring the attention to that and bring the ratings to that is to take the negative route and say you don't think he that good. Then once you say, all right, well, why you don't think he that good? Let me at him. Let me show you why. And then you never know. We might get a main event, Showtime joint, maybe September or something.
Okay.
October. I like it.
Should if that's the case, I'm down for it.
Yeah, I like that fight. You know what I mean? And I hope they do fight. I hope Shawn Porter is not thinking about retirement fully just yet, because it's still about, he's still got about probably a good 5 fights in him, 5 or 6 fights that I think. I mean,
thanks, G. I appreciate it.